What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're gonna make a junkyard run, another one for the S10. Just a couple things I need: power steering bolt, hood latch, and front bumper bolts right here. It's not fully bolted up yet. So I'm gonna go grab those. I'm gonna get my little roller box out so I can drag that. It's gonna be a lot of snow outside, so it's gonna suck, but I'll do what I can do, and yeah, let's do it. All right, back from the junkyard. Got some parts. It was freezing out there. I didn't record any because sometimes junkyard runs are boring to watch. If you guys like to watch junkyard runs, let me know and I'll record the whole process next time. On this, my wife noticed it was a little bit curved here. It's got small damage up here on the front, and that's what I had issues mounting this lower piece here. So the plan is to try and remove these plastics and put it on this fender. This fender is in really good condition. You guys can tell everything looks good. So, and I like the S10 piece here. I'm gonna clean that up, get it to sparkle again, and we'll hopefully put that on and it'll fit better. So you can see here, we got a little bit of a gap here, and then down there it fits better. So I'm gonna swap it out. Hopefully this gap here closes up. Unless, actually there were some bolts in there. Maybe if I were to get into those bolts, I can pull it closer. So I think the plan first, since I already have it mounted, it would create a lot of work to unmount it. The plan would be to loosen up all the other bolts and then tighten those in the back to hopefully pull it backwards. Almost forgot to add that I got the hood latch. That way we can pull the hood down. Looks like it's sitting a little far to the left than to the right. So we'll mess with the hinges back there as well. I think I came to a conclusion. I'm gonna change this fender out for this one. It's got a little bit of damage up front. So let's do some YouTube magic. There we go. Looks good, huh? Took me quite a while, actually. So we got the blue fender mounted. It is a really nice color. Like I said, I got this from the junkyard. It's in better condition. You can see here, I got that body line a lot better. That's as good as I could get it. I was messing with the hinge too. But this has been worn down, so I might get new plates for these. The other side doesn't have one. I got the reservoir mounted, batteries mounted, intake is mounted. Also, I had my mass airflow sensor the wrong way. So that's probably why it was idling like junk. So I think what we should do is go ahead and start it up, see how it runs. Let me just close this hood for you so you can see. We'll walk through it real quick. Here we go. I'm pretty stoked about it. This was only 40 bucks from the junkyard, which is nice. And I found some really nice side markers. Mine were a little faded. So got my bumper bolts in. I just got to put my power steering bolt in that's holding that in. Thing looks sweet. The 4-inch cowl might be a little too big since the rest of the body is pretty much straight. But we're gonna rock it for now because that's what we got. And I've always wanted a big hood cowl, so there we go. Let's start it up and pop the hood and we'll start it up, see what happens. It's about 27, maybe 40 degrees in my garage, so let's try that. Also, this is gonna be the first time I start it with coolant, so we'll see if we have any type of coolant leak anywhere. I don't know what the heck that was. All right, we're back. Here it is. I think what I want to do today is try and get it to idle and hopefully time it. I'll get my timing light out. It's super just hesitant when I give it throttle. I got the throttle hooked up now. It's like when I go to give it gas, it like wants to die, and it'll just be like, and then it'll rev up. So I'm thinking there's a vacuum leak somewhere. I don't know if any of you guys have a 5/7 Vortec. But over here on the right side, I was connecting ground wire to get more better ground. Maybe that was an issue for the electronics. So the issue I see here is that intake manifold bolt is slotted. So I don't know if those are supposed to be slotted, or if that's someone broke it, or it's been cut or cracked or whatever, and if that's causing a vacuum leak. But I'm pretty sure the seals go around each cylinder, the sealant or whatever. I can't remember, I'll have to go back and watch my videos. But I went ahead and looked around, reviewed everything, and tried to find vacuum leaks and everything else, but I can't really find nothing. So we're gonna just keep starting it, playing with it, try to get it to operating temp. I tightened up these lines down here for the transmission. They were leaking pretty good yesterday. If they leak again, I think I'm gonna have to cut my losses and remove them and put Teflon tape. I don't think I did originally. I don't know why I didn't put Teflon tape on them. But, so we're gonna go, I gotta open up the garage a little bit so I don't smoke myself out. We're just gonna keep cranking and hopefully get this thing working. I already checked TPS. It's getting 0.5 volts closed and then 4.4, 4.5 open. Well, that is terrible, terrible news. When I go to crank it, water just pours out. Maybe the starter. I'll put you guys down there, see what I can see. All right, we got some big problems. The right header coolant is just coming out of it. It's weird. It's like when I let it sit and I come in and crank it the next day, it just bleh, splits them out. I don't know what that could cause, why that would be that way. Head gasket for sure. Cracked cylinder. I don't know what else could be, but it's not good. So I'm gonna crank it, see what I can get to happen, but there's no reason to get it to idle good until I figure out this coolant issue. So yeah, let's see what we can find. All right, so I don't know how much digging I'm gonna do into it, but I think maybe there could be exhaust manifold issues, a leak or a crack. The bottom portion is aluminum. So I'll probably start taking this apart. I don't know about today, maybe tomorrow, but get this thing ready, pop it off, inspect it, see if it's something extremely noticeable. If not, probably just replace it, go to the junkyard, pull another one. I could take the spark plugs out and see what's in there, but honestly, it won't tell me much. I think my next step is to drain the oil and make sure there's no coolant in the oil, and I think that solidifies if it's the intake manifold. If there's coolant in the oil, I'd probably just pull the motor and get another one from the junkyard. All right, drain plug's back there. Let's see what happens. Doesn't look promising, I see clear. Oh yeah. Well, that's great. We have head gasket issue, or I'm thinking a cracked block because I just put new head gaskets in this thing. Well, boys, there she is. How fucked up? It's fucked up. Son of a bitch. Alright guys, here is a better look at the oil. This is brand new oil after I did the whole engine refresh and put new oil in it. It's got no miles on it, just starting it up a couple times, not even operating temp. So yeah, today, bad day. So basically what I want to ask is, what do you guys want to see? I'm trying to figure out my plan of attack on this. I have this 240 that I still need some stuff done to, but I was trying to knock this out, and if we didn't have this issue right now, this thing would be idling here probably today, and we'd be done in a couple days with the exhaust manifold or exhaust system done. So leave a comment and let me know, do you guys want to see me troubleshoot this and pinpoint what's going on with it and see if I can just replace a head or a block or whatever. The only thing is I did a complete rebuild on this. You can watch my past videos, not rebuild, but whole gasket refresh, new oil pump, new timing chain, like pretty much all of the new water pump. So I don't want to like lose this whole progress in engine, and I don't want to get another junkyard motor, and I'm gonna want to refresh that too. I don't want to have to pull this thing for a blown rear main seal in a year or two. It's just supposed to be pretty factory motor, that way it's reliable, and it's in a tiny truck, so it's fast. The biggest thing is I was trying to keep this thing budget build. I have, I don't know, $3,000 or less, including purchasing the truck into this engine, and that's the including purchasing the truck and the engine, whatever. That's actually the second junkyard motor I had. The first one I was tearing apart and it had a rod knock, and so then I got this one and I had multiple engines to piece together. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I want to keep up the S10 content for some of you guys. You guys really like these videos, and everybody's seen 240 stuff, but I have a couple things I still want to do to it, and some neat ideas. Also have something on the daily car. So I got a lot of work and not a lot of time, and it's cold, so I don't really like to be out in the garage, especially Modern Warfare's out. I'm trying to play some games. So help me decide. I want to keep making YouTube videos. I enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoy it. But like I said, time is very difficult. I think we're pretty much done here for the day. I gotta spend some time and try and figure out the best route. I'm not trying to drain all my bank account just to get you guys this rushed, but I would like to get it running at least. I mean, the plan is to paint it in spring or summer, and so I have plenty of time until then, but builds just take a while, as you can see, so I'm trying to get it going. Again, let me know what you think about junkyard runs. Do you want to see the run? I don't know what you're gonna get next, this content or the 240, and I still have my daily driver. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Bad news today. Hope you still like the content. I will try and keep it up, and as always, see you guys next time.
Let it go.